Hey, it's Debbie, and welcome back to another Fauxbonichi flip. I left off right here. I'm just going to get right into it. This was the end of June. This was my page, my hello page for July. My son and his family, and actually my daughter-in-law's father, rented a boat for the week, for the 4th of July week, at a lake near our house. And on that day, they had invited me. They each took the whole week off and were out there every day, and then it's close enough they can go home at the end of the day. But I was actually working that week. But anyway, they invited me out on, I guess it was Friday, July 1st. And so I left work early that day and met them out there at the lake on their boat. And so there's just some pictures of them that I did on Pick Stitch. And then I just printed these out. I didn't even, usually I'd go have them developed, but I actually just printed those out myself. So anyway, that's my family. And then here's some more pictures that we took at the lake. This one, there's this little tiny, that's really about how big it was out. It was in one of the little coves, so it wasn't in the biggest part of the lake, but it was just a little island, and Logan swam out there from the boat. It was a good little piece. It's much further, we were much further away than this. I had to, enlarge the picture. And he said something about, he claimed this island in the name of something, I forgot what he called it. But anyway, it was pretty cute and funny at the time. And then I had this map here just to kind of show where we are in relation to each other. So this is the lake. As you can see, it's a long lake. It's not really big, but it's got a bunch of different little pieces to it. So this is where the lake is. This is where my son and his family live, and this is where I live. So it's kind of halfway in between for us, and that's one of the places we meet. In here, when I say we meet in this city, Ackworth, that's where we're at when we meet. So that's a good place for us to meet. And then the other one is when I come from work, we meet here in Kennesaw. So anyway, I just thought maybe one day, years and years and years from now, the boys might be interested in where all we were meeting and going and doing, but maybe not, who knows with kids. And then there's just some journaling about the day and what we did. And oh, here it is. Logan swam out to the little island, stuck a big stick down, like they do in like movies and whatever. Stuck a big stick down into it and claimed it as Loganville. And we actually have a city in our state called Loganville that we go to. So anyway, we all thought that was quite funny. Anyway, just the rest, just family stuff. But we had a good day. It was a really nice day. And then July 2nd, this was a card I got from one of the ladies in our group. She sent me a little Buddha gratitude journal, and I cut this out of like the title page, or whatever you call it, the page inside the first page. I cut that out because I just love that little guy with the balloon. And then just some more about some other happy mail I got. Here's my stamp I'm using again. It says, I love my Fauxbo group. And I'm just talking about the happy mail I got that day. And then this came from Jan, also in my group. She made this pocket journal page. I think that's what they're called. Pocket letter is what it's called. It's like a little baseball card, the things you put baseball cards in, the little plastic pack. And in each little pocket, she had cut out pieces of scrapbook paper. And then in it, she also put all this little stuff. Some of this came off the front of it. She had folded it up and made it like into a little envelope. And then she had all these little things inside. There was tons more. She really did a lot of work on this. And then she made this cute little pocket right here. And she had some little notes in there, some things about her, and a little note to me. But anyway, it was so sweet of her, and I really enjoyed it. I actually have a couple of tiny little things left out of it that I have not used yet, but they will get used soon. And then this is July 3rd and July 4th. We actually, as a family, had our get-together on July 3rd. We had a little party at my brother's house because he's the only one of us that has a pool. So anyway, just some talk about that. And then on the 4th, I actually did absolutely nothing. I stayed at home all day, which I have no problem with that. But anyway, I still wanted to commemorate the day, so I had some of these 4th of July things that I added, and then just talking about what I did that day. And then here, oh, I just did this little phone call with my sister, or I had a phone call, or, I can't even speak today. It's a text, and my sister texted me and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm doing art." And she said, "Can you stop doing art? I need to talk to you a few minutes." It was kind of a joke, but either you get it or you don't. But anyway, it was kind of a goofy joke. So then just talking about going back to work after the 3-day weekend, some more little banners. This washi right here I got from Jan. It was actually not in the pack of the Happy Mail stuff she had just sent me, but I had dug some of it out and was trying to use that up. And then this was a picture of sunset that I took that day on my way home from work. I actually had to pull over to take that because it was so pretty. Some more music that I was listening to that week. More banners. I actually went out and bought other banner stamps just so I could, or punches, so I could stamp those out. I actually was tracing them and cutting them out by hand. But then I went and bought banner stamps so I could actually have them whenever I wanted. And then this is July 7th, some more of my little sock monkey stickers, which I love. I had this little to-do list. Can't remember where I got that from. Probably Pinterest, if I'm not mistaken. Another one of the little beaded border dividers, whatever you want to call that. And then this is a 5 on Friday. And I believe, no, these are songs that I was listening to that day. I thought I had the 5 on Friday in there, but I'm not sure where that went. Although I do have them labeled here. Oh, here it is. Paper cut into strips, which was, I think, this border. I'd cut this paper into strips. A shimmer pen, which was somewhere I wrote on here somewhere. I think it was this one. Yeah, that's my little shimmery pen. Brads, which I had gotten these from Lynn in our group. I used those to make little flowers around them. Something gifted to me, which was, again, the brads. And I think that was it. There was only 4 prompts that day. Or I only did 4 of them, regardless. So that was it on that. Grandsons came over and spent the night again. We went out and got them. I went to Michael's, and they got their little summer toys were on clearance. So he got a little boogie board, whatever you call that, and Jackson got a little basketball goal, so we put that up. And they took a bath, and they got out all their cowboys and Indians and lined them up on the edge of the bathtub. I thought that was so cute. And then I just did some journaling on the back. And I cut this out of somewhere, Pinterest or somewhere, and then I had my grass stamp, and I just thought, wouldn't that be cute if I had him going across after he cut the grass, left it shaggy here and left it cut there. Anyway, I thought it was cute. And then the next day we did some playing out in the yard. It was so hot outside. I got out this little sprinkler thing I bought, and the boys had fun running through that. And then here they are later, chilling out and watching a cartoon of some sort. Tons and tons more journaling, another little beaded divider. And then here we had a giveaway in the Fauxbonichi group, and I was actually one of the winners, or I was actually the winner. And here's the prompt, or not the prompt, the posting where Felicia, who's our group leader, listed that I was the winner of this giveaway. So it was a whole bunch of Happy Mail type stuff. Here's the picture of all the stuff that was in there, really cool stuff. And her sweet little note. And I put in this little pocket, which came with it. And then this is a coloring card. I've explained these before in a prior video. They're little watercolor cards. And I don't actually watercolor them. I just colored pencil them, but I could definitely go back and put the water brush to it. And then I'm going to make this my last spread here. I had gotten a gratitude prompt list from somewhere, and I was using that. I glued this card on, or this note piece of paper onto this journaling card. If I could get my words straight today. And then I had this cute little outer space monstery something thing, these little stickers. I think those came from Jan, but I won't swear to it. These things I just cut out of a magazine. And then just another gratitude prompt. I try to remember to do those because I'm not always as conscious of being grateful as I should be. Another really cute cloud that I should have traced. I'm on the hunt for clouds. And then a little to-do list journal card. So that's pretty much it. Nothing new or exciting. It's pretty much all the same kind of stuff. So if you actually stuck through to the end on this, I really appreciate your time. And if you would subscribe if you're a new watcher, I would appreciate it. Or like the video if you're so inclined. And I hope you come back for another flip. Thanks so much.